Are you ready for Thursday Night Live? I know I am. So let's get going here. Hi everyone, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and I'm on live. I'm so excited to be joining you guys. I know I have several people jumping on really quick, so I'm going to go over a couple of things. Okay, not only are we on Facebook Live, but we are also on YouTube Live, so I'm really excited to be going, expanding my horizons. Hello, Miss Shelley. I've got some news for you at the end of the show tonight. I will be doing an angel card reading this evening. Hello, Miss Tony, Miss Chelsea, Rosie, Melinda, everybody's hopping on. I will be doing an angel card reading tonight, so if you want an angel card, let me know what area you want me to pull a card for you in, and then make sure that your question is as simple and as easy as possible. I know a lot of times people think that you need to be complicated and you need to explain all the story with me. You really don't. It doesn't work that way. I just don't have to have all of that information on there. So I always tell people, try to keep it as simple as possible, and we're kind of trying to catch up. So I have some dates for you guys. I will be in Mesa, Arizona, October 17th through the 23rd, and that's coming up. And I've already got, I think, 3 group readings already scheduled, and I've got, let's see, my October newsletter will be ready to email out. I think next Tuesday is the day that it's scheduled. On the 1st, October 1st is when it's coming out. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, it has a lot of amazing information. But then I also do an angel card reading for every day of the month for everybody who joins in. So that's really fun. It kind of tells you some information that's coming up, some things to change, or how to be aware of the energy of what's going on around you. So I just want y'all to be aware of that. So I'm so excited for this evening. The other thing is, in November, my team and I have been working on quite diligently for a while, going into doing my psychic class, my Psychic 101 online. So that will start in November. If you're really interested, email me or contact me in some way, and I would love to talk to you, and so we can kind of get some information scheduled in that area. So I am so excited. Let's see what else we got. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Bonnie's on YouTube, and then I've got a whole bunch of you guys on. And then I want to let you know that one of the classes I'm going to be teaching in early October, Mercury is about to go into retrograde. I know it's like, it just seems like he does it all the time. But I'm going to be teaching on that night. Thursday Night Live will be a little longer because of that, and so I'll be teaching about it just like I did about Friday the 13th. And so that is going to start all of it. So I know we've already got a couple of questions going. Let's see. I need to check the top. So let's go with Miss Kendra says, do you have any messages? Kendra, I have several messages for you, and some of them are, I just feel like your energy is very overwhelmed. I know you've just went through a move, if I remember correctly, with attaching to you on Facebook, but there are some changes that are coming to you. I also feel like this is work or career related. So it's one of those, it's something to be aware of, not necessarily be frightened of. So that is some changes that are coming to you, and it's one of those, don't stress about it and know that it's going to come really easy for you. Okay, so let's move to Miss Tony. Without saying too much, how is everything going with my house situation? I get a yay, 2 thumbs up kind of thing. So there is a lot of changes coming to you in your house situation. Things may seem like there are some bumps in the road, but there really isn't. Things are going to be a lot smoother than expected, and things are going to be changing very quickly. Once they start, it's going to be kind of like rolling downhill. Things are going to come up really fast and change. Let's see. Jessica says, do I have any messages tonight? Jessica. I do have a couple of messages that are coming through for you, Miss Jessica. Let's see. One of them comes with a little bit of caution. I know there are some changes, and I know that there's some illness around in the family, and so it's one of those, I don't feel like it's life-threatening in any way, but I do feel like there is some information that's coming through about that. So it's one of those to be careful around the people that are ill. There are some changes that they're choosing to keep themselves sick. So I know that doesn't sound really clear, but that's what they're telling me. Mary, I thank you. I had a great time in Germany and had a fun time, and glad to be back with you guys. It's one of those, I missed you guys because it was just too crazy to be 7 hours off from you guys and try to do this. Hi, Miss Susie, Melinda. Let's see, Melinda's asking for, oh, I didn't even clear. So let's do the clearing right now. I know sometimes that can be a little intense, but I needed to clear the energy. It's one of the things that I normally do ahead of time before the video actually even starts. So let's see, Melinda, an angel card for your future is right here. Like 3 cards popping out all at the same time. So, so the card I get for you, Melinda, is exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So I do feel like this is something really coming close to your heart. The key to manifesting quickly is to have a very high energy levels. The easiest way to increase them is by physical exercise. So taking a walk, taking a short hike, that sort of thing, kind of get your energy up. And while you're doing that, make sure that you're really kind of daydreaming and what do you want to come into your life and what do you want to change and what do you want to let go of. Choose a fun, meaningful activity so that you look forward to the exercise, not something that you're going, I don't want to do this. And it will become its own reward. And it's one of those, and that will help you start manifesting really fast. So that's coming in for you, Miss Melinda. Shelly is asking any messages from my past loved ones. There are like 3 past loved ones that step up when I ask that question, Shelly. So there is some information. Let's see. I kind of get a couple of I love yous. There is some energy that has some sadness or some grief around it that is past, and I kind of feel like they're kind of realizing they weren't as nice as they thought they were. So there's some energy attached to that. So it's one of those, I want you to understand that that is something that they're dealing with on their own, and I feel like it's the one that's most recently passed. So know that that's something that they're working through. It doesn't mean they were bad or anything else. It just means that they're working through that now. Also doesn't mean they were good. So just so you know. Let's see. Jade is asking, do you think my angels moving to Denton would be with my boyfriend? I don't feel like it will be a good idea. I feel like there is a better compromise. You have established and have a great support system where you're at. So they're asking you to stay put for right now. It may end up coming up in the next couple of weeks or so or a couple of months. Sorry, not a couple of weeks, couple of months that changes. But right now, that's where they want you to stay. Thank you, Miss Tony. I'm so excited to see you when I come to Arizona. Hello, Miss Courtney. Hello from Trinidad. I'm so excited. I was looking at your pictures earlier and they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, let's see. Susie's asking, let's see. Susie is asking, any messages from her angels. I do get several angels coming through with some information for you. One of the things is I want you to say, they want you to actually say something. I'm trying to get, there's a lot of grief. There's a lot of things that weren't said when someone passed. So there's a lot of grief, Susie. There's a lot of unsaid word. There's a lot of things that are really heavy on their mind right now. So I want you to know that. Let's see. Bonnie Holman from YouTube is asking for me to pull a card for her to see when my special someone will return from this trip. Okay. So, Bonnie, the card they show you says no more complaining. So maybe you've been complaining that they've been gone a little bit too long. So complaints are affirmations of victimhood where it's never it's a never a true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by using your affirmations of abundance and choices, and increase your stability with what you want to come into you. So really think about what you want to draw into you. Let's go back to Facebook. Olivia, any messages? I get some, and it starts with the, I don't know if his real name starts with a P. It's Pops, something coming in, and I get the beginning of it, but I don't get all of the P-O. I don't get anything else. He comes in with a lot of love. He also showed me that there's been some changes around you, but I also feel like there's some more changes coming, especially as we get closer to 2020. So 2019, the very end, is going to be very busy for you, Miss Olivia. Let's see. Rosie is asking to pull a card. Let's see. For her future. I get the card Organized for Success. It's one of those, and it's not that you're messy or anything else, but it's one of those, I want you to understand the success that they're talking about is kind of like your own business or your own, running your own company. That's what they're like. They're going to say that word again to me. So it's one of those, your passion drives this, and sometimes when your passion hits, you get a little crazy and a little kind of all over the place, a little chaotic. So they want you to understand that this is something that's really important for you, to start organizing those thoughts or start putting those ideas down. Shelly is asking for a message from Tank. So when I connect with Tank, my back just behind my shoulder blades is really starting to hurt, and kind of some pain in my lower back and hips. So there is some energy that's coming in there for him, and if he's in a lot of pain right now, so I just want you to understand that he's in a lot of pain, but he still loves you, Miss Shelley. He is surrounded by you, so, and your energy, so very much in love with your energy. Hello, Miss Grace. Let's see, Shelley, no, we're to Daisy. Daisy, can you pull a card, a random angel card for me? So the card I get for you, Miss Daisy, is Clearing Debts. And this may not, it could be bills, it could be part of taking care of the bills and that sort of thing, but it's one of those, if you owe something to somebody, if you owe a thank you or an apology, make sure you start clearing out those debts, because that debt is withholding what's your abundance that's coming into you. Hello, Miss Iris. Let's see. Vanessa comes in. Can you pull an angel card in relationships, Miss Vanessa? Oh, if y'all referred somebody, please make sure that each of you post each other's names on there. Last time there was a lot of people that eventually said that they had referred somebody, and there was a lot of chaos about that. So I want you to understand, make sure you put each other's names on there. And this is for Vanessa. Detoxify your friendship. So I feel like there's a lot of detoxifying energy coming in from your friendships, and this doesn't mean just getting rid of some of your Facebook friends. This is some people that, I'm not saying you should cut them off, but you may not want to hang around them near as much, or limit the time that you're around them. So that makes it a little bit easier. Miss Veronica's on. Let's see, I've got any messages for Miss Courtney. This is for you, Miss Courtney. And this will be really great where you're at in Trinidad, is dreams of abundance. So they really want you to take note of the dreams that you're having coming in at you right now. And there are some changes. As you sleep, your creator and angels and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So take note of your dreams. Neptune is still in retrograde for a little bit longer, and so this is something really important for you to take note of. Let's see, Dawn, I just got a new I do feel like the puppy will be a great match once he settles in a little bit, Dawn, but it's one of those, your husband is kind of has some mixed feelings about it. I kind of feel like you do. At times y'all want him and other times you don't. So I just want you to know that that's coming in at you. I think the puppy will be a great match to begin with. So okay, so Veronica wants to know what she needs to know. So I'm going to do it. And what your angels need to go let you know about is the power in your prayers. A lot of times I often tell people that we pray incorrectly. So what we end up doing is we pray incorrectly. So we start out with like, I require this and I need this and this isn't working and this isn't happening and all of those things. But I want you to understand, our Creator already knows that. Ask how you want some solutions, or how would you see this come to fruition? What would you like to see out of this? Thank you very much, Miss Veronica. If you're new, I don't remember the name very much, but if you're new, please leave me a review on my Facebook page, or you can email it to me at my website on my email, and I would love to have that. Let's see. Cassidy is, can you please pull an angel card for her health? So I get deservingness for you, Miss Cassidy. So it's one of those, you are a divinely beloved child of Creator. Like everyone else, you deserve to have the support. And that's one of the issues with your health, is that you don't have the support that you really require, or you're not asking for, to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't recognize your lovable qualities, trust that your Creator and His angels can know that that's coming in at you right now. So Chelsea is asking for her, let's see, her angel messages. Chelsea, for you, I get focus on your priorities. So this is a new card. I've never had this one in this deck, so it's kind of interesting. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling you, to which you may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a little amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So I know you've got a lot of things on your plate, so make sure you divide up your time and give a little time for yourself. Let's see, we've got Kaylee on, Kendra is on. You're very welcome, Miss Kendra. Please leave me a review if you haven't already done so. I love to hear about you guys. Okay, so Grace is asking, can you tell me why my smoke detector is beeping at random times? Grace, that's your daddy. Your daddy is setting off the smoke detector because there are some things that he's trying to draw your attention to. It's too much for us to go into detail here. So we need either set an appointment while I'm here or when I'm in Arizona, but there are some messages that he's coming in at with you, and he's trying to draw your attention, kind of like a warning, kind of like, I want you to be aware of some changes are coming and some things that are about to happen. You're very welcome, Miss Tony. Hi, Miss Kimberly. Kaylee is on. Is there a message from my... it's okay. So the message that he sends to your daughter, Kaylee, is to have courage to ask for and accept help and assistance with things. So one of the things that she's very strong like you and doesn't always ask for help when she really, really requires it. Kaylee, I know how you are. Asking for help is actually a sign of strength and accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when we ask Creator for assistance, prayers are answered through other people. And if someone offers to assist in some way and you don't do that, then what happens is that it doesn't happen. It's one of those, that person doesn't allow to give something back to you, but you don't allow to receive it either. Let's see. Iris is asking, so my question is, I get a no, Miss Iris. I would be really cautious. I kind of feel like he's speaking out of both sides of his mouth, so be very, very cautious about this new guy coming in. I do feel like there some very interesting energy with him. The other thing is, Shelly, you need to stay on to the end. At the very, very end, the last thing I'm going to do is announce the winners from last week. So I need y'all to stay on. It's one of those, I know, it's so exciting. I've got a couple of winners to announce from the previous week. Karen is asking, can you pull an angel card regarding her career? Right here. So Miss Karen, release resentments about money. And I kind of feel like there may be some resentments coming in from people making different amounts or not making the right amount, or things, you know, one person gets hired at X number of dollars and someone else gets hired at a different amount. And so there's a lot of resentment floating around, and it may not necessarily be you, it may be other people around in your industry or at your work. So I feel like that's coming in. The money system in our world can be very upsetting and very stressful at times. So, but I do feel like there's some money, and if you're resenting the money that other people are making, it doesn't open it up for you. Hello, Miss Sandra. Yes, you did make it. Miss Stephanie, Miss Brooke joined us. Kimberly is on Angel. Okay, so let's see. Kimberly's asking about the prospects of growing as a family. Okay. Kimberly, the message I get for you is abundance mindset. If you think you're abundance, and this could be family related, I know it sounds like it's coming in with just money, but I want you to understand that it's not. You thinking of your abundance as something that happens in the future, it will always be one day away from you. So you keep thinking, oh, I'll add to my family next week, next month, next year, all that kind of stuff keeps pushing it out from you instead of drawing it to you. If you're ready, saying, okay, I'm ready for this to happen, it will happen a lot faster. So changing your affirmations and your words coming out of your mouth, that you can have this coming at you very, very soon. Allison is asking when her next love is coming in, and is he four-legged or two-legged? So, okay, Miss Allison, I get a two-legged one coming in, and that's going to be kind of a windfall of abundance coming in at you. So it's one of those, I know it shows Santa Claus and all of the gifts around him. An increase of abundance is arriving at, in many different forms, so kind of different packages and different sizes, and that's where I kind of get this two-legged guy is coming in. Just be open to receiving and opening to other people's. It will also bring in a lot of different support. Some of these gifts that are coming in at you, some are your life purpose, your health, and charitable works. All of this is coming in and making a change, but the gentleman is coming on his way in. So that's a new change for you. Sandra says, what do my angels think about me doing? Sandra, I would say is what they're telling me right off the bat is practice makes perfect. So keep practicing, keep working on people, keep your ability strong. Don't let it go off. Don't go 2 or 3 or 4 days without working on someone. Even if you need to borrow someone's body, it's one of those, I want you to understand, like, the more practice you have, the easier this is going to get, and it's going to come a lot easier. It's going to be practice making perfect and allowing this to come in and change how you deal with people and how you learn on your own. Because like you've done the classes and now it's kind of like, how am I going to keep going? Keep working, keep going. Don't allow that to not happen for you. Let's see, Karen. Can you tell me what? I kind of feel like Kitty Cat is no longer with us, Karen. I kind of have, like, the last image he's showing me is of a car. So if he was, I kind of feel like he was hit by a car, and it was like a taller vehicle, so it maybe even be a truck and not necessarily a car. Sorry. I bet he was a cute kitty. Daisy, you're very welcome. Amy joined us. Shara's asking, do you have any messages from Barbara's coming in with a couple of different messages, so I'm going to ask her to kind of clarify which one I need to give to you. So the one she's coming in with most prevalently is partnership. And this is for you, Shar. Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties will benefit as a result. So I kind of feel like there's a partnership coming in, and you may not realize, like, well, this is really a partnership. It really is, and it's coming in at you very, very soon. Mary is asking any messages for me. So your message, Mary, is it is safe for you to receive. I know sometimes you may feel like you're really open and to change and really open to receiving abundance, but sometimes your words don't always match that energy. Allow yourself to receive and move resources that you have available to share with others. So it's one of those, as you remove these blocks, and it's one of those, and you're always like, oh, my check's coming in the mail tomorrow, it's coming next week, it's coming next month, it's coming in the future, and that always doesn't help, and it doesn't always draw it to you, because then it's kind of like I'm pushing it out, and it's not coming towards you. So this is something that's really important for you, Miss Shar. Let's see. Sorry, that's not for Shar. That is for Mary. Sorry, I looked at the wrong name. Let's see. Crystal is asking, good evening. Does Hazel have any messages for you? Crystal. And Crystal, if someone invited you, please put your name and have them put your name on there. Let go of the guilt. So I get, it's one of those, on her side, I feel like there's a lot of guilt that she's coming up with, that she's kind of working through. Please allow your light to shine brightly, to inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done wrong or not done wrong, or done or not done, and trust that your Creator loves you unconditionally for who you are and what you bring to your world. So that is for you, Miss Crystal, and that is your message from Miss Hazel. Let's see. Hello, Miss Jessica. Haven't seen you on there in a while. Hello, Miss Debbie. Kaylee, you're very welcome. Karen, Kimberly, Allison, thank you. I'm working my way down the list because we're running out of time. We got about 2.5 more minutes. So I'm going to kind of reiterate for you guys. I will be in Mesa, Arizona, the 17th through the 21st, and I will be doing private and group readings. So if you want to get in touch with me and host me in your house with your family and friends, I'd love to meet you if I haven't already done it with you guys. So I want you to understand. And Mary, please leave me a review on my Facebook page. I love to hear those and love to share them with others. My October newsletter is getting ready to email out on the 1st. And in my newsletter, I gift 4 15-minute private readings with me for free every month. And I will tell you, sometimes those are not always looked at. It's at the very, 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 very bottom of it, but you can look at it. So if you have not gone searching down there, you can find it. Oh, did I skip Marvin? Did I skip somebody? Okay, hold on. Let me go back and let me see Marvin. So sorry, Marvin. I'm coming back to you. 1 second. And I'm glad that Susie invited you. I am new and I wanted to know if there were any messages for you. So Marvin, I so apologize. I missed you. I saw you and then I flipped down beneath you. So I'm so sorry, Mr. Marvin. So Marvin, so the message I get for you is release jealousy. I feel like some of this is on you, but I also feel like there's a lot of jealousy with other people that you pick up on. You make things look so easy that people just absolutely get jealous of you, that you draw things into you and people are so jealous that it's coming to you, and that energy sticks with you. So one of the things I would ask you to do is do a salt tub. I would put like 1 cup of pink Himalayan sea salt in the warmest water you can handle. climb in, dive in, and stay for at least 15 to 20 minutes, and that will start removing a lot of this extra energy and a lot of this jealousy, because if not, this jealousy can get really stuck in your system. So I feel like this is not necessarily all yours. There may be a little bit of yours, but I feel like it's more other people. So I want you to know that that is there. So let's see. So I got Marvin. Thank you, Miss Allison, for telling me. Charlie is asking, will her meeting go well on Tuesday? It will. I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarifications coming in for you, Charlie, a lot of clearing out energy coming to you. Jessica is asking, will I be coming to Dallas soon? It's one of those, if I had a group reading, I would definitely come to Dallas. It's one of those, there's a couple of my Dallas people on here tonight, so if y'all want to get together and do a group reading, we can always talk about that. I would love to have that possible. I will travel just about anywhere you want me to go. I love traveling, and I love doing my job. You're very welcome, Marvin. And if this is your first time to join us, I so appreciate you kindly joining us, and I'm so glad that your friend referred us to you. Please leave me a review, and I so apologize again for missing you. So our winners from 2 weeks ago is Shelly and Daisy Tamez. I'm going to spell the last name, Tamez. So I wanted to let y'all know that y'all each won a 15-minute free reading from me. So you need to contact me by this time Friday so we can schedule things up. I am so excited that y'all are with me. I should be on next Thursday. Make sure that you look on Facebook. All of that information will be up there. And then one of the times in early October, I will be doing a little bit longer private Thursday Night Live. I will be on, and I will be doing a little bit of teaching about Mercury in retrograde, so everybody can get in sync with Mercury in retrograde and understand what that means and what that comes in at the energy up for us. I want you to understand that this is not something to be afraid of. I am so excited that y'all joined me this evening. I will see you next Thursday at 9 p.m. Hope you have a great time, and we'll be talking soon.